In today's video, we are going to be talking about an all-new menu that you can unlock at level 56 known as Divinecraft. To be a little bit more specific, this is in your Develop tab, underneath Gear, and it's right over here, Divinecraft. Once you jump into this menu, you're going to see that there's 3 different elements on the left side. There's poison, there's water, and there's fire. Each of these 3 elements provide unique bonuses if you use that Divinecraft within battle. So for example, if I tend to use the fire Divinecraft with my weapons, then these additional buffs are going to be on top of the initial fire damage that I pick up by using that Divinecraft. Each of these can also be upgraded to unlock additional benefits, and in some cases, certain elements are more effective than others. So for example, if you are a bit of a tankier player and you really want to focus on debuffing enemies, or maybe even for healers, I think tanks and healers probably can get some benefit from Divinecraft water here, because you can deal resilience damage but also apply stagnant, which basically reduces the damage dealt. So if you plan on being a hardcore support player, maybe you can reduce the overall damage that the enemy is dealing towards your team members and even you yourself. So again, I think that tanks and healers may want to go for this one just because of that stagnant ability. And then if you are a hardcore DPS player like myself, I personally am going to go and really focus on the poison Divinecraft, and that's primarily because it can apply poison to the enemy, which deals HP damage and additional damage just to get them exhausted even faster, and you can upgrade this to deal even more benefits that will help your overall damage meter. When you open this menu for the first time, you'll likely be able to upgrade things almost instantly, just because the overall raw resources you need to upgrade these are super easy to get. For example, if you want these poison materials, all you have to do is just gather wild mushrooms and you'll get it honestly in no time. I plan on actually upgrading all 3 of these Divinecrafts. It's not too difficult, honestly, especially in the earlier on levels, because we are kind of level capped until we can actually get to the next tier of Divinecraft for each element. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade all of these, because even if I don't use them, it does seem to have a bit of an impact on my overall power in case I mix and match all the different elements within a fight. To be a little bit more specific too and get the most out of these Divinecrafts, you're going to want to go to your settings, scroll all the way down under the game category, and then enable this Divinecraft tool. I typically only use that for boss fights just because I don't really need this extra power in the open world, but it's up to you. In order to actually set a specific Divinecraft, you can go to the quick use menu like this, and I currently have water assigned, but I can just go ahead and equip the poison, and then there you go. My poison is now equipped, and it's set to auto use for the next fight that I want to have. Most of you guys are probably going to go ahead and move forward with the poison Divinecraft, and there's actually a way to get unlimited poison, so I just wanted to highlight that as well. It's at this fort right here, where you can basically hit this barrel and take out 4 mobs, get tons of toxic powder like you can see on that left side, basically jump straight up in the air, and then rinse and repeat the process. So if I go back over to this fort, all 4 of those mobs are going to be respawned and ready to get exploded by me again, so I can get even more toxic powder. So there we go, those mobs die again, and I'm going to pick up that toxic powder, and there you go. I think I just got like 16 to 20 toxic powder within a few seconds, and you can just rinse and repeat this as much as you want. There is a daily coin cap, so you can't just grind these mobs for coins non-stop, but you can get a ton of materials, including this toxic powder. So if you ever just want to grind it out and just keep that auto use on at all times, you can. And if you can't fly yet, you can still do this simply just by running around, and then there you go, they respawn again. So again, just a little bit of a cheesy way to get tons and tons of toxic powder, and here I am on the map in case you wanted to go ahead and start grinding it out for yourself. And that really covers it. Again, this is honestly worth investing in and just taking a look at. because you can get some easy bonuses not only to your mastery, but your damage output, survivability, debuffs, and a little bit of everything based on your build. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the like and subscribe button, and stay tuned for some more Where Winds Meet content coming soon. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.